students, I am Nilanjana Sanyal, an online math tutor from India. Welcome you all to my channel NS Online Math Classes. Now in our previous two video sessions, we have learnt about the partial fractions. We have learnt how to convert a rational function into simpler rational functions by the method of partial fraction decomposition. Now in our today's session, we will be applying that method to get the binomial expansions of rational functions. Okay? So stay tuned till the end to know the method, and let's start with our today's session. Okay? So the first question says, write an expansion for x minus 8 over x square minus x minus 2 up to the term in x to the power of 3. So let's start with our answer. So x minus 8 over x square minus x minus 2. We have to now convert this to, this is a rational function, we have to get a set of two partial fractions. So first, for that we have to first of all factorize the denominator. So this can be written as x minus 8 over I am using the middle term splitting method, but I am not showing the steps in detail. So this can be negative 2 and this can be positive 1. X times x is x square, negative 2x positive plus 1x is negative x, and negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. So this is the factorized form, and this should be equal to a over x minus 2 plus b over x plus 1. And we have to first of all get the two terms of the right hand side to have the same denominator. Okay? So x minus 8 over x minus 2 times x plus 1 is equal to a times x plus 1 plus b times x minus 2 over x minus 2 times x plus 1. And now we have to get rid of the denominators from both the sides. So we multiply the entire equation by x minus 2 times x plus 1. Okay? And in case you are having any difficulty, you are not being able to understand why I am writing these steps, I would definitely be asking you to watch my two previous videos. Over there you will be seeing everything given in and explained in detail. Okay? There are different types of rational functions taken, and how to get the corresponding partial fractions. Everything has been explained in detail. Okay? So now we multiply the entire equation by x minus 2 times x plus 1. And after multiplication, we have x minus 8 in the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have a times x plus 1 plus b times x minus 2. Okay? Now we have to find the values of a and b. So we can take different values of x. If we take x equals negative 1, what happens? This part becomes equal to 0. So what is the left hand side value when x equals negative 1? Left hand side value is equal to negative 9. Negative 1, negative 8 is negative 9. This should be equal to, this will be the non-zero term, it will be equal to negative 3b. Okay? So this gives us the b value as negative 9 over negative 3, which is equal to 3, positive 3. Okay. Next, we take the x value as, say, 2. When x equals 2, this part becomes equal to 0. So the non-zero term is this. And what is the value of the left hand side? It is 2 minus 8, which is equal to negative 6. Equal to 2 plus 1 is 3, so it is 3a. Therefore, a is equal to negative 6 over 3, which is equal to negative 2. Okay. So we have found the two values, one for a and one for b. Therefore, we can write our given rational function, that is x minus 8 over x square minus x minus 2, as negative 2 over x minus 2 plus positive 3 over x plus 1. Okay. And now we will be expanding these two terms separately and adding them. Okay. We have to get terms up to x to the power of 3. So let us take up this one first. So negative 2 over x minus 2 is equal to negative 2 times x minus 2 to the power of negative 1. Okay. And if you remember, if you have watched my previous videos on binomial expansion, where the power n is not a positive integer, we have always seen that the x was the second term, x was in the second term, and the first term was equal to 1. Okay. So we have to do that. The first term should be equal to 1 and the x will be present in the second term. So how do we do that? Negative 2, and if I write this as, this is negative 2 plus x. So if I take out this negative 2, it becomes 1 plus, not plus, rather minus x over 2. This gets raised to the power of negative 1. Okay, because negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 and negative 2 times negative x over 2 is positive x. Okay. So now this is equal to, this is negative 2 times negative 2 to the power of negative 1. So this is negative 2 over negative 2, because negative 2 to the power of negative 1 is 1 over negative 2. Okay. Times 1 minus x over 2 to the power of negative 1. So these two will be getting cancelled and we will be having just this part, 1 minus x over 2 to the power of negative 1. Okay. So now we expand that. 1 minus x over 2 to the power of negative 1. This should be equal to, the first term will be equal to 1. Next term will be in C1, that is negative 1 over factorial 1 and times negative x over 2. Okay. Plus negative 1 times negative 1, that is negative 2 over factorial 2 and negative x over 2 whole square plus negative 1 times negative 2 times negative 3 over factorial 3 times negative x over 2 to the power of 3, and this is an infinite series. Okay. We are asked to give the terms up to x cube, so I have written up to x cube, and let us simplify these terms. So it is 1 and this is plus x over 2. Okay, and this one is minus 1 times minus 2 is plus 2 over factorial 2, which is also equal to 2. 2 over 2 is 1, and negative x over 2 whole square is x square over 4. And finally, coming to the last, the fourth term, it is negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2, positive 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, and 3 factorial is 6, so negative 6 over 6 is equal to negative 1, and this is also negative 1 whole cube is also another negative 1, so it is again a positive term, and it is x to the power of 3 over 8 and plus dot dot dot. Okay, so this was the first part's expansion. Let us take the second part, 3 over x plus 1. So 3 over x plus 1 can be written as 3 times x plus 1 to the power of negative 1, and since 1 should be the first term and x should be present in the second term, we rearrange the terms. It is 3 and 1 plus x to the power of negative 1, and now we have to expand this 1 plus x to the power of negative 1 up to x cube, up to the term containing x cube. So it is 3, and then we expand. The first term will be 1, second term will be negative 1 over factorial 1 times x. Third term is negative 1 times negative 2 over factorial 2 times x square. Fourth term, negative 1 times negative 2 times negative 3 over factorial 3 times x to the power of 3, and so on. Okay, so this is equal to 3 and this is minus x, so minus 3x. This one is 2 over 2 is 1, so it is plus 3x square, and then this is minus 6 over positive 6, so it is minus 3x to the power of 3, and so on. Okay, so these are the terms from the second part. Now we will be just adding them. Okay, so it is 3 plus 1 is 4. Negative 3x and half x is what? Negative 2.5x, and negative 2.5x is equal to 5 over 2x. Okay, and then 3x square and x square over 4, that is 1 over 4x square. So it is 3 and 1/4 x square. 3 and 1/4 is 13 over 4. So it is plus 13 over 4 x square. Okay, this may be a bit difficult because one is a negative sign and the other is a positive sign. Let me show you. Negative 3x to the power of 3 can be written as negative 24x to the power of 3 over 8, and that is positive x to the power of 3 over 8. Okay, So this will be giving us negative 23 over 8 times x to the power of 3. And of course, it is an unending series, it is an infinite series. The first 4 terms or the terms up to x to the power of 3 are given. Okay, so this is the answer for our first question. Now we take up another question. It is find the first 3 terms. First 3 terms in ascending powers of x in the expansion of 7x minus 2 over 1 minus x times 2 plus 3x. Over here they have given the denominator in factorized form. So let's start with our answer. So 7x minus 2 over 1 minus x times 2 plus 3x can be written as a over 1 minus x plus b over 2 plus 3x. Okay. And now we have to make the denominators the same for both the terms of the right hand side. So this is 7x minus 2 over 1 minus x and 2 plus 3x equal to a times 2 plus 3x plus b times 1 minus x over 2 plus 3x times 1 minus x, or 1 minus x times 2 plus 3x. Doesn't matter which one I am writing first. Okay. And then we multiply the entire equation by 1 minus x times 2 plus 3x so that the denominators get cancelled. And we will be having, after multiplication, we will be having 7x minus 2 is equal to a times 2 plus 3x plus b times 1 minus x. And we have to get the values of a and b. For that, we take the x value as 1. Okay. When x equals 1, this part becomes equal to 0. The left hand side is 7 times 1 is 7 minus 2, it is 5. The right hand side is 2 plus 3 times 1, that is 5. So 5 equal to 5a. Therefore, a is equal to 1. Okay. For the value of b, when x is equal to negative 2 over 3. If x equals negative 2 over 3, 3x becomes 3 times negative 2 over 3 will be equal to negative 2. And 2 plus negative 2 will be equal to 0. This part will be equal to 0. So, what about the left hand side when x equal to negative 2 over 3? 7 times negative 2 over 3 will be equal to negative 14 over 3. So, negative 14 over 3 and negative 2 can be written as negative 6 over 3. Okay. So, this is equal to negative 20 over 3, the left hand side. What about the right hand side? It is negative 2 over 3, this is b, times 1 minus of minus, okay, let me write again minus over here, 1 minus minus 2 over 3, that is 1 plus 2 over 3. That is 3 over 3 plus 2 over 3, which is equal to 5 over 3b. So negative 20 over 3 is equal to 5 over 3b. So what will be the value of b? First of all, we can cancel these two 3's from the denominators, and b will be having a value of negative 20 over 5, which will be giving us the b value as negative 4. b is negative 4, e is equal to positive 1. Okay, so 7x minus 2 over 1 minus x times 2 plus 3x is equal to, a is 1. What was the denominator of a? 1 minus x. Okay. So this is 1 minus x, and the b value is negative 4. So it is negative 4 over 2 plus 3x. I can write a plus sign in between as well. Okay. 2 plus 3x. And now we will be expanding these two terms separately, independently, and then adding the terms. Okay. We have to get the first three terms. So let us take up the first one. It is 1 minus x to the power of negative 1. So this will be equal to 1. The first term will be obviously equal to 1. Second term, it is negative 1 over 1 factorial times negative x to the power of 1, or simple negative x. The third term, negative 1 times negative 2 over factorial 2 and negative x to the power of 2. These are the first three terms, and of course this is an infinite series. So this is equal to 1 plus x, and this is 2 over 2 cancels, and this is x squared plus x squared plus dot dot dot. This is the first part. Now the second part. Negative 4 times 2 plus 3x to the power of negative 1. But we have to get 1 in the first position as the first term. So what do? This can be written as negative 4 times 2 and 1 plus 3 over 2x whole raised to the power of negative 1. So this is equal to, this is 2 to the power of negative 1 is half. So this is negative 4 over 2 and 1 plus 3 over 2x to the power of negative 1. And this is negative 2. Okay. So this is equal to negative 2 and 1 plus 3 over 2 times x to the power of negative 1. Now we get the factors, not factors, rather the terms. So this is, let me write it, let me take a new line. Yeah, let me start over here. It is negative 2 and the first term will be equal to 1 plus negative 1 over 1 factorial times 3 over 2x plus negative 1 negative 2 over 2 factorial times 3 over 2x whole square plus dot dot dot. It is an infinite series. So this is equal to negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. The second term is negative 1 over 1 is negative 1 times 3 over 2x. This is negative 3 over 2x getting multiplied with negative 2. So it becomes a positive 3x. Okay. Third term, negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2 over 2, which is 1, and this is 3 over 2x whole square. That is 9 over 4x square times negative 2. So it will be negative 9 over 2x square. Okay. And of course there will be other terms. We are interested in only the first 3 terms. And then we will be adding the terms. 1 minus 2 is equal to negative 1. 3x plus x is equal to positive 4x. And then it is negative 9 over 2, that is negative 4.5 x square plus x square. It is negative 3.5 x square, which is equal to negative 7 over 2 x square. Okay, plus ... It is an infinite series and we have given the first 3 terms of this infinite series. Okay, so this is how you get the binomial expansion of a rational function, and by the use of the partial fraction decomposition method. Okay. So students, this brings us to the end of this session. We meet again very soon. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Please like, share and comment if you find this video helpful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will be motivating me to make more math videos of this type. So bye for now.